A little early, live from Los Angeles, about 30 minutes from the actual curfew being started, and this is what we got near City Hall. This is what's going on near City Hall, y'all. Welcome everybody to the channel. Let me filter this. All messages are welcome. I think all these people here will end up violating curfew if they're not out of here within a specific amount of time. Here we are right here on Temple in Maine. It's pretty much right like at the dead center of LA. There's a federal building right there. It's a federal building. And we got the City Hall right here. I am standing live. Hold on, y'all. I am standing live at the Mall of Los Angeles. This is where I'm at. And these got some people over here. What are they talking about? Fuck ice, okay. Ice goes good with some iced lattes though, you know what I mean? Okay, so I'm just here peeping the stuff that's going on right here. Okay, y'all, bear with me. There's a lot going on. I'm gonna break down. What's up, Regina Calloway? I'm gonna break down why I think they're doing all this. Are they trying to do the electric slide? What's going on over there? No idea what's going on. I think they're trying to do the hokey pokey, the electric slide. What's up, Kat? We are live from Los Angeles. This is smack dead center of LA, y'all. The City Hall. This federal building. This is pretty much the dead smack center of LA, right there. Maine and Temple. This is where we're at. At Electroboron Square. Yeah, we got about a good, 10 minutes until they are going to start this curfew. The curfew's not going to be lifted until I don't know when. See a lot of helicopters in the sky. Yom J. Yeah, I'm good. I parked at a specific spot, so I kind of know what the situation is when it comes to getting out of here at a specific time. So, look at this right here. So it looks like, hey Nikki, what's up? Hey Ayasha. It looks like there are more protests going on throughout the country. I'm gonna end up on this side over there. I'm gonna go, when I leave here, I'm going on that side over there. I think what they're gonna do though is converge on everyone at around 8 o'clock. That's kind of what I'm expecting. As soon as the curfew is starting, I'm obviously gonna get up out of here. Look at them over there. Look at that. They got the babies out there. Yeah, there's a whole lot. I got an idea. I have my tinfoil hat on, so I'm gonna say what I think is potentially going on right now when it comes to the situation with these protests, especially in the major city like Los Angeles. Here we are right next to a federal building that is technically federal property, federal lands. And I'm not going to go too far into that, but Let's see how all this plays out. Look, there's a lot going on that end. I'm very curious to see. I was actually going to start on that end, and I decided, nah, let me go ahead and just start here. There's like a whole bunch of police presence west of Maine. That's about what? No, it's not Broadway. That is more than likely Hill. About as high as a kite. You say you about as high as Cat's Back, Nathan? All right. Okay, so there we are. More of the helicopters. Ghetto bird. Oh, so they done blocked the entrance to the freeway here. That's the 101 freeway. They blocked the entrance. I don't think they're allowing people on from this street, which is Los Angeles Street. Okay. Okay, all right, y'all. Okay, y'all, any questions? Anybody want me to, hit up anything? What's up? Everybody enter in the chat, appreciate it. I'm gonna put my tinfoil hat on. This is the tinfoil hat right here, all right? So, I believe, well, first off, before we get into the conspiracies, right, let's get into the reality of what's been going on, right? So, yeah, hit the like button. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Don't insult me like that, Nathan. Okay, so the reason why I think all this is going on, especially in a city like L.A., well, first, the mayor, Karen Bass, she held a press conference today along with other mayors from surrounding cities. LA is basically a conglomerate of a bunch of small cities. Inglewood, Beverly Hills is its own city. Santa Monica is its own city. Arcadia, Southgate. So she spoke with, she did a press conference, and she was pretty much in solidarity with the people. And they were against the ICE raids and things of that nature, right? And I was gonna go live. There was a raid over there. If you're familiar with LA, there's a Home Depot right there on Slauson and Western. I think they went and scooped up a bunch of people over there. It was reported. I wanted to go by there, but okay, let's see what's going on here. Hold on. We got the ones that some of this food is like in the middle of the street. Hold on. This food is literally in the middle of the street. Oh, okay. I see what they're doing. See, look. When you see this, hold on, y'all. When you see this, y'all, they finna lock everybody up. Oh, they done spray painted on. Yeah, when you see that right there, they finna lock everybody up. So, I'm not finna be in violation of no curfew. Oh shit, look at this. They done attacked the police. That's crazy. All right, it's time to bounce. Real fucking spill. It's time to fucking bit out. They literally attacked the ones. Yeah, they about to start rounding fools up. Well, guess what? My name is the Gingerbread Man, because you won't get me. I'm about this bitch. Yeah, y'all did too much. So, here's where I'm at with it. Okay, so I think we just got a few minutes, about like 20 minutes until the end of the beginning of the curfew. So, them doing all that made me say, let me bounce. Because I already know what this is. You saw that bus? I'm telling you, they don't even need handcuffs. They just gonna hog tie fools with the damn what do they call those damn y'all know what I'm saying, when they don't even need handcuffs or even have handcuffs. They use fucking man, I can't even think. Yeah, they literally, yeah, I was gonna hang out until the end, but I said, fuck that. There's another federal building. Look what they did to the federal building. Yeah, they basically are about to get they about to have a bunch of cases over here. I guarantee you what they finna do down there where I was just at, they about to just start rounding everybody up. Because yesterday I think they rounded up about 17 people. They said it was about 20. I think in the end count it was 17 people that got arrested for violating the curfew. They keep that up right there. They're gonna have a couple hundred, maybe 1,000 people. I know I'm about to kick rocks. I was gonna start later, and I'm glad I started when I started, and I'm glad y'all saw what y'all saw. This does not help their cause, in all honesty. To keep it a buck, this don't help their cause. Sit over here throwing stuff at the police cars. That's a no-no. But the cold part about it is, all this is done, in my opinion, to get more for the facial recognition software that they got pretty much that's been rolled out since the late 00s, 07, 08, 09. Facial recognition is no joke. If you've stolen anything from Target, they know it, and they're letting you steal as much as you can. And then when you get, I don't know, maybe up to, I don't know, $1,000 or something, then they're gonna come after you. But they do all that with facial recognition, and they're able to build a case on you through facial recognition. Okay, so where I'm headed, I'm about to get up out of here because I want to be in a little safer zone. I want to be in a safer area. So I'm gonna end up on the other side of Bunker Hill. What's up, Yvonne? What's up, Sarah? What's up, Patricia Blair? Patricia Wright? Say Gavin Newsom's worst governor. Yeah, Gavin Newsom is, he's trash. Yeah, he's trash. But yeah, I think they already have in effect the facial recognition. That's why they are able to find certain people so quick. So if you paid attention, if you see on the news, they went ahead and put the APB out. They found the person who was throwing all the rocks and the bricks at the federal vehicles, and they injured a federal agent. So they basically dude was covered up. It's like, how did they know? How did they find out? They probably tracked his progression to the location, and then when he unmasked himself, that's pretty much how they found him. All right. Yeah, y'all saw that. We were down smack in the middle of Central LA. I was gonna hang out for a quick little minute, but the way my freedom is set up, I'm not trying to chance it. They're gonna round up all those people. I guarantee you. You saw those buses. You saw the school bus, and they're gonna lock them all up in Twin Towers, which is around the corner. It ain't nothing but a short little trip. They're gonna be processing. They're gonna be processing a bunch of fools tonight. All right. It's pretty much. I was in this area yesterday. Like I said, that's the police headquarters right there, the new police headquarters. See, I walked all the way from, here we go. There's City Hall. I was over there. Yeah, I know this ain't our fight. I'm just reporting. I am just reporting. And you see, they want you to respect Little Tokyo. Keep this community free from violence and vandalism. That's right, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Yeah, yeah, of course this isn't my fight. I'm not here to protest or nothing. I'm here to Let everybody see what's really going on. Yeah, there's a lot of photogs and a lot of journalists that are here, Cat. But I think a lot of them are bouncing. See, look, a lot of them boarded their businesses for the day, probably actually for the week. So I'm gonna go on the other side. I'm gonna go on the other side of downtown as the curfew is set. So y'all bear with me, all right? Just bear with me. I'm actually gonna do some real life investigative work. Watch this, copyright strike. I know they're gonna try to copyright me first. Let me hurry up and hold on. Hold on. All right. We about to hit the road. I say copyright strike because watch. This song is dedicated. Stop. All right. I don't want to get a copyright strike. For those who know, if you know, you know. That song is a banger. Benny sings. That song is a banger. Yeah, we got a photographer here. Shout out to everybody who's out here. Let me see, do they have this blocked? Okay, we got about 12 minutes before this copy. Oh, I can't even cross. All right. Oh man, how in the heck will I get to the other side? Otra banda. Oh, they done hit the hell up. This is the LAPD headquarters. They hit this thing up. This is crazy. This is crazy. All right, so if y'all see where I'm at right now, actually this is dead center LA first. I said the other street, which is one street north. That's a lie. It's actually this street, dead center, Main and First. This is where the headquarters is for LAPD, and as you can see, they got that blocked off. I'm pushing over to Otra Banda. Let me see if I can take second. Second has that tunnel. I think I should be able to hit this. Still see people out and about. See? There's lots of people out and about right now. You got a lot of people covered, face covered and stuff like that. Probably up to no good. You got your face covered for nefarious reasons. But like I said, even with the face coverings, I'm under the impression that they still can get you with the facial recognition software. There's LAPD right here. This is the they pretty much got this whole little area covered. This is the great people from LAPD, the officers who are protecting. They're actually just protecting the headquarters. All right, y'all. They got the riot gear. I'm gonna get out of the way. I'm gonna actually get out of the bounds. I'm gonna get out of the curfew area. That's where I'm gonna get. I literally, once I pass this tunnel and I pass Beaudry, I will be out of the zone. So I cannot get arrested or I would be violating any type of law. But yeah, as you see, there's still people out here. I'm just not playing. I'm not playing. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna pass through this tunnel. What's up, y'all? You say, can y'all hit the like button? Can I get some likes and some if you like what you see, subscribe. As long as there's curfew in downtown LA, I'm gonna cover it. I was gonna speak on a few things. Hold on one second, because there's hold on. Is that who? Take your punk ass on. Hold on. Hold on. Is that who I think it is? Look. Look at this dusty motherfucker. This faggot ass nigga. Faggot ass nigga. You faggot bitch. You a faggot ass. Hey, I'll hop. You see I pulled up on you, bitch. Hold on. This nigga talking about pull over. About to bust that nigga upside his motherfucking head. I might have to go get off this live. And y'all saw the shit that happened with y'all saw the shit that happened with that one YouTuber, right? Let's see how this play out. Yeah, he bounced. Look, he leaving. He leaving. Look, cause I was hold on. I was in the park right here. Look, he bounced. Look, no, I bullshit you not, huh? If y'all can see, he fucking bounced. that coward Michael punk ass bitch faggot nigga. I'm sorry. Yeah. He bounced. He bounced like the bitch he is. Oh, we beefing. It's a long story. It's a long story. But he's a weirdo. I'll just say it like that. That dude's a straight weirdo. You see how LA is? I could have literally hopped out, parked my ish, and I could have did something like this, right? And I could have let him have it. I could have, man. But you know, I'm doing my own thing. I'm not tripping on, you know, that mother. He know what it is. He's talking about hop out. No, come to the car. And then he bounced. Oh, Mucinex booger looking ass. Anyway, oh man. And he lucky. He lucky. I swear to God, he lucky. All right, so I'm out of the curfew zone. Right? LA is small. Don't get it twisted. Like, don't get it twisted. I literally could have I told y'all when people, and the police was right there, they wouldn't have did nothing. People get stripped butt naked out here. I wouldn't have did that to him, but I'm just saying, people get stripped. Okay. All right, where am I headed? When you know, you know. Yeah, he bounced. Yom J, he bounced. If y'all know who he is, y'all know. He bounced. And, you know, being about peace, because we all know about the situation that happened. In fact, Auntie Leah is covering that story right now about the YouTube beef that happened. That's just an unfortunate thing. It was two guys who've had beef for some time, and somebody just got caught slipping. I'll just say it like that. Yeah. The funny thing is you, like I said, LA, bro, don't get it twisted. You slipping like a bad transmission. I'll just say it like that. That dude was slipping like a bad transmission because he could have gotten gizzard. Oh, I should have hit second. Damn it. All right. Yeah, he ran. That dude ran because I was literally from the park and just you know just do an interview. I was gonna do an interview. I would have let that you know. Yeah, his channel's so dead. We're gonna pull out drink. Let's pull out some drink for his channel. All right, we got 5 minutes until the curfew. So I'm out of the curfew zone. I'm out the curfew zone. I'm about to go over here and I'm gonna report something, and then I'm up out of here. I am up out of here. Don't look at your phone while I drive. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh no, wrong street. Damn, this sticks. Yeah, this school right here. I did the wireless design for this school, Miguel Cantres. When I was working for LA Unified, I designed the wireless for the school. It was a pretty new school when I did it. I got a booger hanging? No, I don't. Shut up, fool. Okay. So we are 4 minutes out from the hold on. Where we at? From the curfew. Okay, y'all said don't look down. I'm actually. I gotta hit a corner. Run up on you. Hit a corner. Hit a corner. Run up on you. Yeah. And when it came to the politics of what was going on today, the mayor, because that's what I was trying to speak on when I had got interrupted and I saw those so-called protesters out there doing stuff to the police vehicles. The mayor pretty much is siding with the protesters. She has a problem with ICE and them doing things to citizens and kids. And apparently there was a situation where where's it at? Okay, don't hit Toluca. Apparently there was a situation where ICE was going into schools and apprehending kids, or that's what they're saying. They're saying that there was a situation where ICE was actually, and I take it as a violation. Like, you know, federal agents shouldn't do that. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, I can park here. Close soon. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let me do this real quick. I'm just gonna. All right, y'all. Sorry. Excuse the technical difficulties. I needed to get to a safe place. Hold on, y'all. We are outside of the zone where they're gonna do all of the where they have the curfew. So I'm technically in a safe space. So I know people were talking about be safe and all that. I'm safe. I'm good. Actually, I've never been to this park. It's 30 minutes after sunset. So I'm gonna get out of here in a second. They're gonna close this park soon as well. So yeah, if you guys ever in LA, they have a lot of nice parks. You see how I just left the city and I stepped into the jungle. They have a lot of nice parks and trails and things like that here. I think I've been here once, but not like, oh, they over here boxing. Okay, y'all can check this park out. It's a little hideaway. Look, in the middle of downtown LA. This is real picturesque, like have your little romantic dinner or whatever. This is a nice, this is an example of what LA is. You know, you could be in the snow in like 30 minutes an hour. And you could be at the beach in that same time frame. I said, let me come here. So I was trying to get a good outlook on the city and just say what I wanted to say to the audience, because I just didn't want a chance being in that area where we could potentially get arrested. Yeah, they were going to round up those individuals, man. That's what was going on. All right. I'm getting my Choke No Joke on. You know, Choke be out in the park doing his lives, huh? With his goofy ass. Shout out to Choke No Joke. Choke the joke. Choke. Choke's a weirdo. Choke one of them rap, man. Choke can't rap for shit. Let's keep it a buck. Choke, man. You ever had like a special needs cousin? Like you got a special needs cousin who wants to rap, right? And he'd be at the family functions like, yeah, but I can rap. And everybody be like, oh man, come on, man, we ain't trying to hear that. That's Choke, right? Choke the joke. I'm talking shit because I kind of wanted to flame him up anyway because he's a joke. He's a joke. He's funny, but he be out here. This will be Choke No Joke. He'll do a video. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. All right. This is Choke the Joke, right? Choke the Joke would be out here. He would be out here like this. This is what Choke the Joke would be. Look. I stand on tall buildings. Yo, I got the whole city in my pump. Yo, I'm like a motherfucking napalm. Yo, this is me, man. I'm the bomb. My name is Choke No Joke. I fucking flow like a choke. I choked on Diddy's nuts and put a poke. Yeah, he's trash. But this is what Choke will be doing. He sets up the camera by himself, and he yeah, cause I'm Choke, the joke star, and I joke ya, yeah. And he didn't even have no swag. He just he's like, why does every black guy does look like Diddy? No, we don't all look like Diddy. You think all black people look the same? Yeah. Auntie Leah, you stopped your live. I came in and said, what's up? I was preparing some other stuff, and thank you. Auntie Leah was in the Patreon. We did a Patreon only for the Demaray Hadley interview with Jaguar Wright. So it'll be out in the morning, guys. It'll be ready. It'll be ready in the morning. Okay, so look, live from Los Angeles. It is officially 8 o'clock. There is a curfew right now for the greater part of LA, like greater central LA. So all that you see behind me, pretty much everything this way as well. And I just wanted to spit because I found this very interesting, very, very, very interesting, right? So they're talking about misinformation, and misinformation rages as protests roils Los Angeles, right? And there's other cities that have now got involved with this protest. Yeah, we're still in downtown LA, Brett. So the immigration protests unfolded in Los Angeles, and they said a lot of misinformation hit social media platforms, sparking further confusion and tension in an already chaotic environment. So demonstrators and the conflicting accounts surrounding them highlight the role social media plays in this time of crisis, right? So they said social media appears to play even a larger role as a number of users turn to AI, chatbots, often in various degrees of accuracy, to discern what's real and what's not, okay? So the past is prequel. Everything we're seeing is what we've seen in the past. Simply, in some cases, with new technology applied. This is a researcher from the Media Forensic Hub. This is what he's saying, right? So you say, while accurate real-time updates were published on the protests, some were posts containing fake images, conspiracy theories, and misleading information, right? Thank you, Nikki, for the super chat. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. All right. So all this misinformation is garnering hundreds of thousands of views online. First time ever I went live and got 63K. Yeah, last night when I was, I was on the front lines, right? And I kind of wanted everybody to just see what it was. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so the posts were shared by various users, for smaller accounts to well-known political figures like Ted Cruz, Senator Ted Cruz. Cruz was among several of the social platforms. He was on X, not ecstasy. I'm sorry. He was on X, the platform Twitter. Let's just say Twitter. And he reposted a video showing multiple police cars damaged or set ablaze. Senator Cruz shared the video to argue the protests in Los Angeles were not as peaceful as some Democrats claim. And this was later revealed that the video was not from this week, but from protests back in 2020. And a community note was eventually added, clarifying that this was old footage, prompting Senator Cruz to delete the video. So you see why I'm out and just showing y'all Like, I'm in LA, I know LA. So I said, let me just go and show the people. Now, after I leave here, I might go back. Let's see if we could get back into the danger zone. And no, I'm not scared. YouTube me, I'm not scared, never scared. I ain't gonna lie, when I was 12 years old, when the riots were popping off, I thought it was not gonna end. It was smoke for days. I didn't go to school because I was bused. I got bused out to school. I couldn't go to school. It was scary for a 12-year-old growing up in, shoot, y'all saw Boys in the Hood. Like, that's literally where I grew up, in that area. So I'm not scared. This is nothing. The only thing that would, and I'm gonna get into the conspiracy theories in a minute, right? Because this is what's scary. But even this is scary. The misinformation that's being pushed out there. So Governor Newsom, his office weighed in on the video, writing on Twitter, misinformation like this adds to the chaos the Trump administration is seeking. Check your sources before sharing. What we're really seeing is a high-risk event, which is time-bound, whether that be a natural disaster or a terrorist attack. Now, this has become much fertile ground for online accounts to take advantage of. And this is what the director of technology said at the Institute of Social Dialogue. Other posts took images from video games. a video game, Blue Thunder, which takes place in Los Angeles, to make it seem like there's significant military presence in the city after Trump deployed the National Guard and the Marines to quell the protests over the weekend. I'm not going to go over that quote. TikTok, there were AI-generated videos that were shared on Monday showing the National Guard members filming himself while on duty in Los Angeles. The video did not include an AI-generated label often put on TikTok videos. But fact checkers pointed out various inconsistencies in the video, and they saw that it was fake. The video posted on an account, and it had almost a million views. Almost had a million views. Experts say the situation underscores the increased influence of social media and what it has in shaping the public's opinion. And it upped the risk with AI in the mix. That was potential. That has the potential itself, which could exacerbate the situation on the ground, because people are going to be more passionate about their set beliefs. And that's what that same director said, essentially. And for the most part, one user said that they use ChatGPT reverse photo images to determine where certain pictures were taken. So that's basically what people are doing. They are online exacerbating the situation, making it seem like LA is burning. I remember seeing it during the fires about 7 months ago, where they had all kinds of AI stuff. It looked like LA was totally on fire, but it was only a certain area. It was the Palisades, and I drove by there. That looks crazy right now. And then it was the place, Altadena, Pasadena, that area. Hey, Lady Classic, what's up? People are putting dubs on it. All right, people are putting extras on what's going on in Los Angeles. It's not a lot of activity like they're saying. Y'all saw in the beginning. If you came onto this chat late, go and check out the video. Check out this video when I first started. Within like 10 minutes, I was pretty much right by the federal building. I was right next to City Hall, and people were in the middle of the street. LAPD cruisers were trying to make their way to the middle of the intersection, and they attacked the car. So that's real. LAPD is catching heck, but in all honesty, LAPD can handle it. And y'all are gonna see that they're gonna be rounding up these people, because y'all will see they went ahead and they went and got the school bus. So they about to start zip tying. That's what I was trying to say, zip tying. They're gonna zip tie a bunch of these people, and that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a lot more people that are gonna be arrested. There was only 17 people that were arrested last night for violating the curfew. I was out almost, I think, past 10 o'clock p.m. and still had a lot of people out and about. But I swear, I say within I don't know, by 12, after 12 o'clock, they were shutting it down. But I'm sure they're shutting it down right now. I'm sure they're shutting it down right now. You say you rewatch Terminator this weekend, it hits so different. Cat, I'm going to tell you this. Watch They Live. Because I'm going to put my conspiracy theory hat on. If you guys watch They Live, it's a movie that came out in 1988, right before the elections, in fact. And it I think it helped. It helped. Yeah, it was 88. Yeah, it was 88. That was 88. And that's when Bush was going up against Dukakis. And I think that helped got Bush in the White House with Roddy Piper. Yep, Scatter Seed. Yep. Go watch They Live. That, to me, that this is what's going on. It's like, and even the John Carpenter, the director, he said They Live was not a movie, it was a documentary. Y'all really got to watch that They Live. And that's where I'm going at right now. I honestly think, well, let's just say, okay, the conspiracy theorists, they are under the impression that they're clearing out L.A. for multiple reasons, or they don't want central L.A., this part of L.A., as occupied right now. And I've gotten word from a few people that work in government for the past couple of weeks that they have been preparing for like a 9.5 earthquake in LA. No, for real. A 9.5 earthquake would tear some stuff up. So there are people in all types of government agencies that are here specifically waiting for that potential. They say that there's potentially a earthquake that's going to possibly hit Los Angeles soon. So you know they have the detection system now that can get a little bit deeper and maybe push out and find out what's going to come seismic, to an area. And there's also, the conspiracy theories that say HARP, where they, they funnel energy to a specific area and earthquakes come, they come about that way. But that's one conspiracy is saying that, they're doing all this because why do you have to have the Marines? When you have the Marines come in, and that's another theory, when you have the Negro Damas, get your Scooch McGucci, scratch your coochie. You sound like a troll. Said Negro Damas. That's funny. I was thinking about that. I was like, they're probably gonna call me Negro Damas. But yeah, yeah, they're saying that the potential for an earthquake is high. So there are people that are just in certain government agencies that are out here, and there's stuff going on right now. That's why I say it's deeper than what they're making it seem like what it is on the news. And Trump would not override his the governor's authority to have certain agencies, certain military arms here. So LA isn't under military occupation like they're making it seem. It's just like I said, that area, the ghetto burg, right there, that area, that's downtown LA, that's central downtown. Rest of LA, everything is good. The ICE raids, the Homeland Security, they are doing a lot. They crashed into some car looking for someone they found on a facial recognition thing, and they crashed into the car. They said a child was in that car. That hit the news earlier. So ICE, Homeland Security is just doing a whole lot. That is true. They are doing a lot, but what? They're just doing their job. I hate to say it like that. They are also just getting rid of potential, what do you say, terrorista, right? You can say that, right? There's another theory that there's a sleeper cell type of situation going on out here, and they're getting rid of these certain people. And you can kind of see, like I said, you saw the people throwing stuff at the cops and stuff like that. Like, that's crazy. Like, you're waving a flag from another country, and you are going after basically security guards. They're not going after
National Guards. They stupid. They're going after security guards of the city. Imagine if we did something like that. A bunch of Americans went over to Mexico and did something like that. People be you wouldn't even live to throw that second rock. But they're saying they're sleeper cells that they're getting rid of, and most of them are here. Most of them are in this area. They're saying that they're sleeper cells. I've heard rumors, because I got people that are in military. They told me that for the past, I don't know, 5 years after Trump left initially, and Biden was, installed, and so around that time, 5 years back, Mexico and China, they've always had this agreement. China basically would bring over, or essentially, they would ship over the materials that it take to make Fetty Wap. Y'all know your F, I don't want to say it, but y'all know what it is. It's a drug that can really jack you up. So China doesn't make the actual drug, but they produce most of the chemicals to make that, and they will send it over to Mexico, and Mexico will pretty much manufacture, do what they need to do, cook it up, get it on over here, and it's a smorgasbord of just drugs. You could get it off in the U.S. or whatever. So China, though, was supposedly they would do deals like that with certain cartels. They would do deals like that and say, hey, well, look, we're going to send you something extra, but what we need you to do is this. We need you to take these weapons, right? Or was it the ammo? It was either or. It was more than likely the ammo. A military buddy told me this, that they would have like miles of just holes that they've dug near the border between U.S. and Mexico. The Chinese would tell them specifically, hey, we're going to ship you this container. Don't open it. Just put it in this hole and bury it. And the container, would it be a shipping container of just nothing but ammo? There would be GPS locations on it. So when it's time, so supposedly in case there's like a land invasion by the Chinese, because the Chinese could easily have a bunch of people come over to Mexico and they could just kind of like come on in, but they could bring their weapons, but then how are they gonna ammo up? So supposedly there's a lot of ammo buried between the Mexico and U.S. border that have GPS locations that's ready for combat when it's time. That's supposedly what's going on. Yeah, y'all hit the like button, please, and like and subscribe, share, please, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting the old conspiracy theory on right now, because why would Trump have the Marines? When you bring the Marines in, it's on and popping. You don't bring the Marines in for no reason. They link the weapons to Ukraine, or so you heard it in. That could be true, but see, look, Ukraine, or let's just say Russia. Russia and China are, don't get it twisted, they're like this. They're like this. And I hate to say it, this country is no longer a superpower like it was. And this country's looking kind of weak. When you see something looking kind of weak, especially with what you see what's going on right now, and them amplifying. Thank you, Nikki, again. You say similar protests in the Northern Ireland, just waiting on hitting myself. Scotland and England, they're sick, 6 million a week on hotels for able-bodied men. It's even deeper than that, Nikki, because the way AI is going to, they're going to have to do something called UBI, Universal Basic Income. They're going to have to do something like that. So right now, again, this is just a distraction. What's going on right here is a distraction. All I really could say is, like, people should take care of your family, take care of yourself, take care of your health. got any little issues going on, definitely get your health up. But what I was saying about China and Russia, they're like this, right? You said no UBI for lazy fools. Look, man, they're gonna have to institute something. Because imagine, like, it's already bad. Like, y'all think it's bad now? 6 months from now, there's gonna be layoffs left and right. See, what's going on is they're doing all this distraction stuff because these rich people, they're gonna stay in pocket. They're gonna stay rich. And if you rich right now, and if you got a company that, you know, like Vlad, for example, Vlad even admitted it. He said, yeah, man, I don't know how many employees he said that just do write-ups for certain articles, certain videos, yada, yada, yada. He said he was able to cut his staff down to pretty much nobody or a few people to manage the AIs to write up what he needs to have written up for his videos. So most corporations are doing that. They're following that. They're not going to go hire anybody. They're like, oh, this person can't hit me for a sexual assault lawsuit or harassment, or they don't get sick, blah, blah, blah. I'll just, you know, get an AI to do this. So that's a distraction too. These rich people they finna start ducking and getting their little bunkers together because other things are gonna happen. I don't know. I'm just, like I said, I'm putting on the conspiracy theory hat. Appreciate you, Nikki, again. Wow, good looking. You say Gibraltar, the EU is madness. Gibraltar is Spain, south of Spain. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just waiting for football season. Yeah, I'm about to go watch the game. I'm about to go watch this game real quick. But all right, y'all. Look, let me get up out of here. But should I go back? Put a 1 in the chat if I should go back to the war zone with a war zone, or put a 2 if I should just go home. You know, go get up out of here. All right, I see ones. What's the name of the 80s movie? They Live by John Carpenter. John Carpenter, They Live. Okay, I see a bunch of 2s. They said stay away. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay away. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay. Well, let me see. Let me do something. Let me succumb to the peer pressure. Let me see. I see 2s, 1s. I see 3s. So that's like go and stay. I'm not I can't do that. I can't go and stay. Just isn't worth it. 2, yeah. But I wanted to drop that just to let y'all know, and at least I was there to let y'all see that it's a lot more to what's being displayed on the news. So they're fooling a bunch of people. They're conning everybody, and they're making it seem like it's just all chaos. I heard that they're not even allowing any of the riffraff to go down in Compton. Oh man, damn it. They're not allowing any looting or any rioting in Compton. The OGs got together and said, y'all ain't doing that. So, you know, the streets ultimately had a control. Community policing is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Your life is precious. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not going. I will take my butt back to the Spizzot, back to make sure mom's is good. Okay, now I'm lost. I'm lost in space. Yeah, if you guys are ever in LA, what's the name of this park? I forgot the name of this park, but this is a very beautiful park. And you could like have a little romantic thingy thing up here. Plenty of daytime to protest, exactly. It's the wrong way? Uh-oh. Okay, yeah. I've gone the wrong way. Priority first, exactly. I got to take care of the family. Maniac is number 1. You're the number 1. What's the curfew? The curfew is 8 p.m. And I think we're past it. I think we're about 30 minutes past the curfew, but not here. Where I'm at right here is right outside the curfew zone. So, yeah, you hear the helicopters, you hear them, but I'm very concerned with those protesters that were out there. If you guys go back and see this video, go back on this video, rewind it, you will see that they had the paddy wagon roll up. I saw 2 paddy wagons, and then you started seeing people over here doing a whole lot. They started essentially attacking the police vehicles. So you kind of asking for it. You are kind of asking for it if you are doing something like that. But yeah. I'm just gonna turn it in. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, y'all. It ain't worth it. That's what it ain't. But please, y'all hit the like button. Y'all go ahead, and I'm about to get my I'm about to sit down real quick. I was thinking of that Benny Singh song where he was on the bench. Jag know what I'm talking about.
Life is like a box of condoms. Fuck it. I don't know. All right, now I'm out of here. I'm not about to sit out here and try to see what's going on. I will observe from the inside. Please hit the like button. Please share. Please subscribe. I appreciate that. I'll come out tomorrow. I got some work to do in the morning for this radio station. I'm sure I'm going to hear some other stuff. I just don't fall for the propaganda and the disinformation. That's kind of where I'm at with it. It's just like there's a lot of people saying this and that. You hear this or whatever. Y'all saw where I was at. It's a lot of other stuff that's going on outside of what's really going on. Appreciate you, Gary, for subscribing. You say the real reason is Trump? Possibly. You say my car can get hurt too. Yeah, exactly. I'm more or less concerned about that too, because people are being real ignorant. And I'm gonna pay attention. If I hear some more of these ICE raids tomorrow, I'm gonna pull up. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep I gotta go to work. I gotta take care of some business with work, but outside of that, I will be checking out to see what's going on with these raids or whatever with ICE. ICE, they said they're pulling up on Home Depots, man. And like I said, I feel bad for the people that get caught up with the raids. But it's kind of like, like if you do something bad or if you do something illegal, just I don't know what to tell you, to be honest. The kids, that's wrong. Going to the schools and harassing the kids, that's wrong. That's dead wrong. But yeah, if I see some more things going on with the ICE situation, I will pull up and I'll be there filming, and that's during the day, and that's not even downtown LA. That will be, there's all types of stuff that's going on where they're going after certain individuals for Homeland Security. So that's what I probably will do, but I'm just letting y'all know it's not as bad as people are saying it is in LA, downtown LA. Y'all saw what it was, but they're gonna lock those folks up. I honestly think they're drawing out who they need to draw out. They're getting the facial recognition. They're fine. They know who is who and where everyone is. I think they're just drawing out certain people. Might be some truth to the whole thing with the sleeper cell thing that's going on. Let me see. Tracking certain people. They ain't going to the schools. I didn't catch that. Hold on one second. Yeah, glad you in Bama. Wait, so they still deport people even if they have green cards? I don't know. I just know if, like, right now they're really hard on people who are overstaying their visas if they're not supposed to be in this country. There's a lot of stuff going on espionage wise as well. Like that's kind of what I figured out too. There's a lot of potential, that's why Elon Musk. Let's get back to Elon Musk before I get out of here. Elon Musk said, "Oh, I was tripping the other day. I said Trump was on the Epstein files." Yeah, you better say Trump wasn't on Epstein file because they gonna get you up out of here too. So it's a lot of stuff going on where people are just like, I don't know. Yeah, maniac. That guy, what's his name? Kabi Lane. He's a Senegalese guy. Yeah, him with all that. They like, nigga, where your papers at? Where your papers? He overstayed his visa and he had to go. But yeah, man. I think it's gonna ramp up around the country. But ICE is just doing what they're doing. I know my family's been here 10, 12, 15 generations. You ain't getting me up out here. And I have family on the Mexico side. So just don't believe the hype, as we say. Don't fall for it. Like Karis once said, don't fall for it, don't fall for it, all right? All right, I may tap in later if I see something. I'm going to say something. Y'all know what to do. Peace.